Hello. I wanted to give everyone a bike update. I'm feeling really positive about stuff now. Everything's looking up. I've got a plan. You know, everything's sort of just a matter of time now to get everything sorted. But here's just a little preview of some of the stuff I've been doing myself. Now, I am filming everything, but it's only just going to be filmed on my phone. So like you're seeing now, and then I'll do a really nice voiceover at the end, and hopefully it will look still like a decent video. But my focus is obviously on the bike. I have another Honda C90 in poo brown, exactly the same, which I intended on one day when I had a garage, doing a full restoration to it, intricately filming each and everything, but I just don't have the time to do all of that filming right now. So this is just gonna be a sort of an overview video to put out just to thank everybody and show the bike all back up and running again. But this is pretty much all stuff that is salvaged from the bike. So I'm gonna go through it now. I'm gonna start off with these. Now, you might have noticed the original ones from the bike got burnt. They were also quite badly pitted, and it almost looked as if someone had spray painted them silver because there was a big dribble of silver paint up here. These are some that I got off of eBay, and I bought these for my other bike that, as I said, I was going to do a video on, because every now and again I'll just do a little search and see what stuff I can find, and these popped up, and as you can see, they're pretty much mint. Now, this will come up here. All of this sort of stuff, all the rust will come up there. I think a lot of that's actually dirt. I'm not even sure it's rust. So that will all come off nicely. This just needs a little polish and maybe a little spritz of some lacquer just to keep it a little bit protected. This could just do with a magic eraser and a little bit of Sif plastic stuff just to give it a clean. And that is a brand new pretty much set of shocks. Original Honda C90 shocks in beaver brown. Now, I paid £40 for those on eBay. Now, all of this stuff here in this section is from the bike. So we've got things like the air box, or the airbox components there. We've got another piece of the airbox there, which is in chrome. Now, this did get a little bit badly damaged by the salt water. I have found a replacement of these online, but what we're going to do is give it a really good polish up on a friend of mine's polishing wheel, and give it a coat of lacquer, and hopefully it will look good, because I would really like to try and keep all of the bike as original as possible. So these are the mirrors. Now, new old stock mirrors are really easy to find. These ones actually didn't get badly destroyed at all. I managed to polish these a few days. Literally, you'll see it in the... In fact, no, you didn't see it in the video. I didn't film that bit, but a few days before my bike got stolen, I gave these a really good polish, and they must have just protected it slightly. These were a bit rusty on the threads, but I was able to clean all of that off. So these are going to go straight back on the bike as they are. We've got the foot peg assembly part here. Now, a lot of the rubber got burnt, and I've actually got a bag full of stuff here that this is depressing. I put these on literally like a day before the bike got nicked, because the previous ones were a little bit yellow. These are aftermarket, but they were lovely. So yeah, one was completely missing and the other one was burnt to smithereens. And then in here we've got a lot of rubber parts that completely got burnt, some pipes that got burnt, stuff that just got rusted beyond repair or smashed. There's a chain in that bag that again is just rusted to smithereens. Few other little bits and bobs in here, but basically all of this stuff I've managed to find new old stock versions of. So that is not a worry. I'm basically just going to go through all of the bits that are unsalvageable, write a list and find new stuff. And a lot of the stuff I've already found. Some from Japan and some from eBay. You know, all of the electrics needed replacing. I found a whole complete wiring loom for £40. I found a new ignition for £20. Yeah, I mean, I found a new headlight and some new indicators because they all got burnt. All original old stock from Japan. This is quite cool. Look, this is the battery holder here. Now, somehow a big chunk got ripped out. Now, buying replacement ones of these is really cheap and really easy, but I'm actually going to just try and keep this original, because stuff like this is cool. I quite like it. You know, it's going to just remind me that this was the bike that got stolen and all the heartache that went through, but then all of the support and hope that I was shown. These little bits of chrome, these are impossible to find. absolutely impossible to find. And this one was not in bad condition. And again, I polished it a few days before it went and spent a night in the sea. So we're going to give this another polish on the wheel, and then we'll give it a coat of lacquer. This is the number plate holder, the registration plate holder. Again, I was debating on sandblasting like these pieces. That's the hinge for the seat, and then getting them painted black again, but these are all original paint, original to the bike. I'd rather keep it a little bit original. This just needs a little sand and a little spray. This is a mount for I think a part of the brake mechanism. We've got this little piece of engine casing here. This I will probably sand down and paint because it has gotten quite badly burnt. I think the lacquer that was on this got quite badly burnt. You can see it's really badly like orange peeled there, whatever the expression is. A few more bits of chrome stuff here that isn't in bad condition. Again, super cheap to replace, but if you're going to do a restoration, I'd rather not replace everything. I'd rather keep it all original. So all of this sort of stuff, that will come up. That just needs a little wire brush in there, and then again a coat of lacquer. And then we've also got the headlight ring here. Again, quite an easy thing to replace, especially since I'm ordering so much from Japan, but I'm going to keep it all original. Now this is a cool one. This I have given a really good clean up with a magic eraser. Now it needs probably another few rubs of some magic eraser and then maybe a coat of lacquer or something. But you can see there, this is where it was burnt. And I actually really like that you can see a noticeable difference in where the burn was. Again, it's a really difficult part to find and replace. And I would like to try and keep it original. Plus this one's not in that bad condition, but it's just nice to know that I'm trying to keep as much as possible original to the bike. Now, here's another insane thing. Now, the seat that I put on the bike a few days ago, I'll show you in just a second, got really badly burnt, and it's waterlogged with seawater, so it stinks. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure what can be done with that. I think it's probably had it, to be honest. But I got a message from a guy in Jersey who'd seen the articles, seen the news stuff, heard the radio stuff, and he said, I've got in my garage a Honda seat, and I think it might be for your bike. And lo and behold, it was. And he only wanted £40 for it. I've done a few coats of some leather treatment. I'm going to get a bit more in there and leave it overnight just to soak in some leather treatment, because this stuff's quite old and quite brittle, so you want to try and protect it as much as you can. It was also really dirty and the leather treatment just cleans it all. But look at this. It's absolutely mint. I did take off the band that was on it, and I've replaced it, or I will replace it, with the one that came from my new old stock seat that I put on the other day. But it looks really, really good. I'm very pleased with it. Honda logo there, all nice and shiny. A little bit of rust underneath. I'm probably just going to go over it with a wire brush, give it all a good old brush, get all the rust off, and then probably just paint a little bit of like that paint to rust stuff that you can just paint on with a brush, and that will make it look all nice and good. I'm going to have to order a new mechanism though for the catch, because that's a little bit rusty and a little bit nasty, and my one was mint, but I have found a new old stock one of those, so that won't be too difficult. But yeah, what were the chances of someone having one in their garage? And he said that I can just pay him £40 and all the money will go to charity. So absolutely insanely cool. Very, very lucky. But yeah, there we go. Little update on the bike. In terms of the frame and the engine's really good. The carb's all really good. It's been, the carb all got stripped down and spent a few hours in the ultrasonic bath. That's going to be rebuilt with a brand new old stock carb rebuild kit. The frame is all in bits. That's all going to get sandblasted, and then we're going to get it painted. That should probably take a couple of weeks to do, but you know, I didn't want to powder coat it because it sort of keeps it original by spray painting it again. I found a few new old stock stickers so that they can go back on. So that's all going to look really cool. What am I looking for? The nuts and bolts. That's going to be a bit of a difficult one because a lot of them got very rusted very quick. So some of them are really standard. You know, they'll be really easy to find. Like a lot of stuff like this is just little 10mm bits, but a few of them, like the screws that go in here, are a little bit more difficult to find. So we're going to have to figure out something with that. What else am I looking for? Oh yeah, just these side panels, and that's pretty much it. The leg shield, I've managed to find a new old stock one on eBay. Sorry, not new old stock, correction, it's an aftermarket one, but it will do the job for now because my one is a plastic bag at this point. But yeah, there we have it. Hopefully that's been a little cool update for you. I know it's a little bit of a boring video, it's a lot of talking, but if you're into that sort of stuff, that's an update on my Honda C90. I'll catch you all soon. Thank you all very much for your help. Yeah, it's been insane. See you all in the next one. Bye.